What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to episode number 8. Thank you so much for joining in. Today we have a pretty interesting episode. Actually, let's go over the overview real quick before we begin of what's to come in the episode. So today we are gonna do the services all throughout this area right here, because currently we have none. The only services we have are over here in this area. We are also going to expand our residential, and I think we're going to finally move into this layout right here that I created last episode. We are going to design a new layout right here, and I'm not sure exactly what we're going to put there just yet. And then going back over to our, oh wow, we are having some issues here. Let's pause the game, we will come back to that. Oh, by the way, I was here for a reason. So here, we're gonna start our forestry. So I'll go ahead and design a layout for that as well. We're gonna move all of the power and trash incinerators to this location right here. And then, as I mentioned, we are going to go ahead and rebuild this. So currently we're sitting at a little bit over $500,000 in the bank, which is huge. That means we finally have enough money to do great things. I like not having to wait for money to load up. I like having the income, I guess, to expand city. A lot of people actually start with unlimited money for that same reason. And what I like to do is I like to go through all the milestones. I like to start fresh with nothing unlocked, just the basic game itself, and work the system that way, if you will. But looks like we are having some sewage problems. So for now, let's go ahead and add an additional one right there. That should help for the time being. Power wise, looks like we are getting to the shortage of power. So I will go ahead and invest in one of these right away. And actually we can go ahead and place it right there for now. Since we're here, might as well go ahead and move the rest of them, right? And you know, instead of using these coal power plants, back I think in like episode 2 or 3, I ended up getting rid of one of them because they have a high upkeep and not enough power output. So I will go ahead and destroy 2 of them, and we will add an additional oil power plant. And we can do that right there. Let's go ahead and move this one as well. Just to right here. How far along is this thing? This is 2%, very annoying. I'll go ahead and leave one of the incinerators for that purpose, just right there. And then the rest of them we're gonna come and put right here. One thing that I will do is I will turn this road into a one-way. And we're gonna go this way. Yep. So you're coming in off the ramp, you make a right, your trash truck, you're dumping your garbage here, and then you go around and make your way back out. We cannot forget to connect the new power facility. And for now, we can make a temporary line that will come right there. We can go ahead and move this one as well. And why don't we just go ahead and put it right here? We'll keep one for now. At a later date, we'll go ahead and replace it with something more efficient with not as much upkeep. The snow dump, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. If you see here, I have the dynamic weather turned off for now, as well as the night cycle, but you already knew that. The reason I turned it off just for now, it's actually been a couple episodes since it's been off. I don't know if you noticed, but it was getting challenging to build in complete snowfall, and the visibility wasn't that great. I was making a lot of mistakes while plopping roads down and stuff. For here, let's add a little bit more power, because that's I believe that's the reason why these guys are complaining. And we are gonna need to add an additional incinerator, which is no problem. One can fit perfectly right there. So remember, we started over 500,000. We're down to 350,000 just by doing what we just did. So money goes quickly. But let's go ahead and resume the game. Hopefully all of this fixes itself just in a few. There we go. Perfect. Why is... Oh, power. You know. Alright, let's go ahead and add one of these right here. Hopefully that'll be enough to transfer power to all three of these. And we can actually go ahead and delete these power lines as they are useless. Okay, are we good? We're good. No water here. Okay, that's an easy fix. Perfect. Let's see if that worked. That should have worked. Okay, so water is good. We have power. This is finally done. Let's go ahead and destroy it. We'll move this incinerator right to here. I'm actually gonna move this one as well. I want to be careful. I don't want to put any pollution in this water. I mean, even though this is probably temporary here for now. You know, just to be safe, right? I will finally go ahead and delete all of this as we no longer need it. It's going to take a little while for this area to restore itself back because of the pollution, but that's okay. We have time. And it looks like currently we are now hurting for more industrial slash farming slash forestry. So let me just go ahead and add some more right there. Are we missing anything anywhere? We could put some more there. Let's do this right here as well. Perfect. We can add more right there. And oh, why not? I'm just gonna do the whole thing here. And this one as well. And this one right here. There's a lot of fires over here. Look at all these fire trucks going around. And what are we doing here? Let's go ahead and zone the rest of this too. so we can have it filled in. And why not some right here too? I mean, if it turns out being bad or not very appealing, we can always get rid of them, right? Okay, perfect. Now that we have a little bit of time while all those buildings develop, let's go ahead and focus on the services here. Because this is going to be a large area, and if you can see here, there's like no services at all. Like the only services we have are right here. I have thought about placing a large fire station right here that will cover. You see how much coverage it gets? It'll cover pretty much everything but this corner right here, which is a-okay. We can add another fire station over that way if we absolutely have to. So we'll go ahead and do that. Look at all those smiles. Perfect. And then here, we're going to add a large police station. Right there. We're down to 280,000. We are also going to need a hospital. And for that, I'm actually going to give that a little bit more thought. Maybe one will go in here, or I'll figure something out as far as the hospital goes. But for now, I don't see any or too many sick citizens. Looks like we have 30. We have the healing capacity of 200. So even if the ambulances have to travel a little bit farther away to go get the sick citizens, I think that is a-okay. So let's actually, we do have some demand now for more residential, so we can comfortably start zoning here in this area. Now I'm not sure if I want to make this high density or low density. I'm gonna give that some thought. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back, and I think I may have gotten a little bit overboard. Check this out. So, I designed the whole area here. Sorry, no time lapse this time. Maybe next time. But I'm pretty sure I have decided that this is all going to be low density. So, neighborhoods, one here, and then another one right here. Of course, we're gonna place districts on them as well. That'll come in a later episode. And I did more. I went ahead and I bought this tile right here. We are only going to have more and more demand for industrial, which is pretty much for jobs. Let's call it jobs. And look at all this forestry industry here. I think this is going to work out just fine. We do have some room right here, actually. Possibly not. I was going to say we can add more, another entrance here, which might be something that we do. Something maybe custom. But for now, I went ahead and made another farming layout here. Now, one thing that I forgot to do is expand the farming district, which we're going to go ahead and do now. There we go. We're not going to worry about this one looking pretty just yet. But as you can see, the demand for jobs is huge. So let's just go ahead and zone all of this right here for now. Now, since this is a new tile, it doesn't have any water connections, so we're going to go ahead and provide some water. And let's just complete the layout with it, so we don't have to worry about it at a later date. Perfect. I think that's gonna be good enough for now. Just to prevent running out of water, let's go ahead and add an additional. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Sewage and water. I added more. And we're gonna need to connect this back with power. Perfect. Let's make sure that it's operating properly. And yes, everything is connected. Alright, so let's get to it and start zoning. I thought I would zone this area here first with the residential. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll start right here in this block. Right there. Here we're gonna add a small park. Let's see. Nope. There we go. This one right here. And that we're gonna use to connect to power over here. Perfect. And I thought I had put water everywhere, but apparently not. That one's crooked. Okay, I think that'll do it. So let's go ahead and keep expanding. For this area, we are also going to need a school, and I've got these corners and spaces that I thought that I would use just for that. So we'll place a school right there. A high school I don't think is gonna fit. It will fit in one of these. Oh, perfect. Alright, that we're gonna place right there. And remember, we also have to put a skating rink. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this residential right here. Go away, thank you. I think that'll look pretty nice. Let me see if the services are gonna reach over here. Nope. Nope. And no. So we will provide additional services for the residents in this area at a later date. Oh, by the way, I figured out a place for the hospital. Look at this. Fits perfectly. So that is exactly where I'm gonna go ahead and place it. Look at those happy faces. Alright, sorry about that. My phone was vibrating. So yeah, hospital right there. Let's go ahead and give it a really nice park right next to it too. How about? Nope, that's not gonna fit. How about two of these? Perfect. Now let's provide a couple of pathways in between, and look at that. That looks fantastic. We are in more demand of residential, so let's go ahead and just keep zoning that until we no longer have the demand. And we'll leave that area maybe for a park or something. And we can even zone right there. I left this area blank because I don't think anybody wants to live right in front of a high school. And let's just go ahead and put a couple of rocks. Maybe something like that. And some trees. There we go, that's perfect. It even looks like a hangout for the high school students to maybe come out, smoke a cigarette in the little area there. And no, I am not encouraging smoking for high school students. Cool. All right. Park-wise, let's see. I think this would fit pretty nicely right here. So let's go ahead and place it. We are gonna go pathway, but we're gonna use the gravel path around it. No reason, just something a little bit different. Looks good. I like it. I will go ahead and start here in this area, maybe a park there. This is just to transfer power from here to here. And of course for looking nice. Completely temporary, just for now. Perfect. I hate it when this happens. I don't know why. It looks like it's flat and everything, but oh well. That is something beyond our control. Oh, perfect fit. All right. There we go. Cool. I'm not sure if we're going to be placing a school in this neighborhood here. I think we're okay having a school in that neighborhood. We might place one in here. And I'm really impressed with the interchanges that I've built here. There's absolutely zero traffic. I don't think we have traffic anywhere in the city, really. Except right here. And this is due to all of the trash trucks coming in and out of the city. So that's something that that we'll focus on in the future. It's not too bad right now, but it could definitely be better. But not a problem. to concern ourselves with at this time. And the residential demand is going down slightly. I can even zone right in here. But I like doing this. I like making a neighborhood with one entrance. That way you know exactly where the traffic is going and coming from. So there's no like multiple breaks into the main avenue. So same thing here. This one's a little bit different, but I think that should work just fine. Let's go ahead and then expand this pathway all the way to here. I think it might be silly to run it through the neighborhood here as well. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Hey, we're back over 500,000. I haven't figured out a name for our city yet. I never really concerned myself with the name for the city. But I think it might be fun to name it something interesting. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment box below. But I also think that we can call it an episode here. I think we did a lot. We made 3 new neighborhoods and designs. We added services, police, fire, and hospital here. We bought a new tile, expanded our farming, which is right here. This is busy, but flowing. We may need to do some work on this as well. For now, I think it's just okay. Not great, but not bad either. Perfect. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see additional episodes or want to be notified when they come out. Also, give the video a like. It really does help out my channel and get the series out for everyone to see. And most of all, just thank you for taking the time out of your day to check out my creation. We will see you on the next episode.